Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Resin Me Up. So today we're going to do what they are calling the tiny throne desk planter. And I thought it would be fun to do a totally clear little throne. But what I did is I've had these little gold flowers forever and ever, amen. So what I did is I dipped them in UV resin, cured them so that way, because this is what they look like. They have little leathery backs, and I didn't want to have them throw any bubbles. So I dipped them, and then I used my Let's Resin kit for bonding, and I bonded them in random places inside there. And I'm mixing up my resin, and we're just going to pour it clear, and we're going to see what this looks like. Don't know how it's going to turn out, but I thought it would be kind of cute to have a clear little throne with just gold flowers in it. So we're going to give it a shot. So let me get my resin ran through my vacuum chamber, get it completely bubble free. I can't stick this in my pressure pot because it would definitely pull those flowers right off of there, because they're just barely hanging on with the bonding glue, and I don't want that to happen. So we're going to be very careful from here on forward. Okay. All right. BRB. Okay, guys, I've already knocked one of the flowers off, so I have to be very careful. All right, let me spritz some resin or some alcohol down in there. Now, I did add a pinch of the glazed gold from Into Resin. Not enough to make a difference, like change the color or anything, but you can see a little bit of it in there. So now I have to be very, very careful. I'm pouring this in here. The paper said it took 7.5 ounces. I mixed up 10 because I need a little bit. What the heck? Ugh. Need to pay attention to what I'm doing here. I can't really see what I'm doing, so. Hopefully they all stay in place. Today's been crazy because I keep dropping everything. It's one of those days. So everybody cross your fingers and your toes. Good grief, is this going to take the whole thing? I'd say that would be like a way off. Okay, that is full. I don't want to overfill it so that it runs over. And I'm going to put my fan on it so that it doesn't flash cure. Because, as I said in my previous video, our air conditioner went out, and so it's quite toasty in here. Get this off the side here, so we don't have to clean it up. Okay, we'll see you guys back on demold. All right, bye. Okay, guys, it's time for demold. I thought I got the resin off the outside of this, but I guess I didn't. Just a second here. Just easier to get off now than it is later. I hardly ever use painter's tape anymore because the gray tape takes it off so easy. Okay. Come on. Oh, that's the UV resin. Got to be careful with that. Let me wipe that off. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Where was that? It's right here. Sure I don't have any more of those places. Even though I put the flashlight right up to it. I think we ended up being very bubble free. I don't see any bubbles anyway. Look at that. Isn't it cute? It's adorable. That's so cute. So you can really see the glazed gold in there, which is even cuter yet. Makes it look really pretty. I don't see any bubbles anywhere. at all. That's so cute. I think if I would do this again, I would move these over just a little bit, or maybe add a couple more in there. But look, it's so cute. The other ones turned out good. They stayed where they were supposed to stay, so that's good. But that's cute. So of course we have to embellish it with some gold. Duh. Let me get my gold marker here. I thought about doing gold rhinestones, but it's too much work. Way too much work. Let me get a bigger one. So I think we're just going to go around this edge. I thought maybe it had a lid, but this is the lid, so, but it's super cute. I mean, who doesn't want a golden throne, right? And then I think we'll go around the tank. I literally thought about making little tiny toilet paper rolls and sticking them on the back, but I didn't. Whew. It's kind of top heavy, or back heavy, I should say. I'd say this pen is just about out of ink. I've used it a lot. You know what? This would be cute if you put something down inside there besides a plant. Like you could put a little fish in there or something. That would be cute. Because you would see it in there. Let's see if I have any little fishies. All my fishies are big, I think. Hold on. Look. Yeah, I don't have any little ones. mean, I have octopuses, I think. Turtles. Frogs. But you know what? There are 2 swans. How cute would these be? 2 swans. Yeah, I don't have any little fishies. Oh, yes I do! I forgot! When I was in Indiana, we stopped at this store, you guys. And it was a little toy store type thing. And they had this thing that was just jam-packed full of littles. These littles. And so look, I got clownfish, blue frogs, pink frogs. I got turtles. I got whales. And then I got big ones, big fishes. And they were so cute. But I think for this toilet, we're not going to do that because I'll do that in another one. Good grief. Because this one is just a pretty toilet. So let me see if I have anything I can put in it for like flowers maybe. Maybe that would be different. Hold on. Okay guys, are you ready to see this? I had to do this off camera obviously because it takes too long, but look. Isn't it cute? Do I still have one that, oh, that one didn't stick down inside there. I'm gonna have to stick that in there. But look, isn't it cute? Ah, I love it. So there's the little, what is it called? What did they call it? The tiny throne desk planter. Ah, it's so cute. I love it. All right, y'all, there it is. It says, this tiny throne is the funny surprise of the August box. It turns an everyday shape into a playful resin project that makes people stop, laugh, and ask where it came from. Use it as a desk planter for faux succulents, a tiny holder for clips or beads, a conversation starting shelf accent, or a quirky gift for someone with a good sense of humor. And that's exactly what it does because it's so adorable. I just love it. I love that I did it clear because I think it's very, very pretty. I'll get pictures and put it at the end of the video so you can see that all up close and personal. And yeah, so that is the, how many molds are there? There are 6 with an additional bonus, so that's 7. And I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just have two molds left to do. So yeah. So that is it. All right, y'all. Well, have a great night and we'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like the video and share it out there if you really like it, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Is it cute or what? All right, y'all. Have a great night. Bye.